Oh, the color grading? The grain? The fast cuts? Yes! Yes! That's what I'm talking about, bro. What do you do when the mask you've been using to hide yourself to the world no longer works? When the spotlight fades and when you're nothing but your raw, unfiltered, real self. Jackson Wang didn't just make an album, he rediscovered himself. And Magic Man 2 is not just music, it's a confession. I don't know. I thought the little dramatic, cool intro would be neat. If you click this video, we're gonna react to Made Me a Man, Jackson Wang's latest release, and it's the last song on his album that just released, Magic Man 2. Jackson Wang is one of the best artists of this generation. And the reason I like him so much is he actually takes his emotions, he takes his music and his vulnerability and makes art with it. And in order to understand this last music video and this last song on the album, we need to understand the whole story arc that he's been taking us on through Magic Man 2, including High Alone, Buck, G-Bad, Hate to Love. After years of performing, touring, and pleasing, Jackson disappeared. He took a year off, not to escape fame, but to face his true self. And Magic Man is what happened in that year off. Jackson said that he hit rock bottom both mentally and physically. He said, writing became my only release. I turned my personal diary into music. He put all of his feelings into this album. He says, I arranged the album in 4 chapters. Chapter 1, Maniac Highs. That's where we get High Alone. Chapter 2, Losing Control. That's what we get with G-Bad and Buck. Chapter 3 is Realization, and Chapter 4 is Acceptance. And that's what we get in this last video. So it kind of follows the stages of grief and how he uses his alter ego, the Magic Man, to deal with it. So in Magic Man 1, he created a mask to protect himself from the world, and in Magic Man 2, spoiler alert, he takes it off and discovers his true self. So this is an album all about reconnecting with your inner self, about discovering who you really are inside. This album is absolutely fire. The genres are so different. Some of the production is crazy, some of it's stripped back. It's pure art. I love it. I'm absolutely obsessed with High Alone, especially the music video. I didn't get to make a video on it, but definitely go watch the music video. I'm also a huge fan of Buck. I made a video on that, so go check that out if you haven't seen it. And this one that we're about to watch is also probably one of my favorites. The melody is gorgeous. The stripped back production is sick. And I'm pretty sure Jackson Wang wrote, produced, did the entire thing, and it's directed by James Mao. So all that was just to set up the story. Here it is, the final chapter, Made Me a Man, where Jackson finally starts to come to terms with who he is as a person. The moment he lets go. Oh, it's exciting. It's so exciting. Hi, my name is Jordan Orm. I'm a professional music video editor for artists like these guys. Guys, we are so close to 1 million subscribers. I know that about 75% of you that watch these, you watch them, but you're not subscribed. So if you could, just double check down below, see if you're subscribed. If you're not, hit that button. That would mean a ton. We're so close to 1 million. So if you could, that would be awesome. Oh, the color grading, the grain, the fast cuts. Yes, yes, that's what I'm talking about, bro. These quick cuts, bro. Look at how we do match cuts right here. His head's literally right in the middle of the screen, and we do these really quick fast cuts that are also match cuts. This shot has a lot of strobing in it. You can tell because, you know, it starts dark, light, dark, and strobing helps so much when you're creating crazy motion blur, fast cuts. So if you have strobes on set and you're shooting, that's a good thing. That's gonna be super fun to edit later. And then we have a lot of motion blur too. Like, look, like this is a gorgeous shot. Motion blur is so cool. Lean into motion blur, y'all, when you're editing. Like, what the frick is this frame? I don't know, but it's a little motion blurry blob and it looks amazing. And we have sound-wise, there's not a whole lot. You could have added more whooshes. I think, honestly, adding more sound would have been better, but we have this nice riser just whoosh right into the title. It's beautiful. I love this opening section. Gets my attention. Made Me a Man. Whew, I'm excited. So yeah, Jackson, I think, produced this entire thing. Vocals, production. He's probably playing guitar. That's freaking sick. The crossfades. Bro, this is so good. Picture this. This is the last song in the album. So if you think of the album as like a giant movie, as a big long story arc, this is like right before we're going to the end credit scene. This is the falling action, okay? That's why I gave you all that context ahead of time. Imagine if you were super duper famous, everybody loved you, but you didn't really understand who you were on the inside. You never had time to just sit and discover who you were because you're just busy pleasing everybody else. So because of that, we have this like slow music, crossfades as he's just walking through the woods. But he said, I learned to run before I could walk. So he's saying like, I was in the fast lane, super famous, doing everything I possibly could before I got to even understand who I was on the inside and just learn how to be a basic human being. That's freaking deep.
Silence my voice before I can talk.
So good.
Was chasing a highs, but I still missed the mark.
Again, chasing the highs. He was going after the biggest things in life. The fame, the money, the popularity, the attention, but it still left him empty. It still missed the mark. He wasn't able to come to terms with who he was.
You were the light. You were the light.
Bro, the rain cues, so good. So production-wise, they probably have crazy fog machines in the woods. And then you can also just put these little rain guys. It's just literally like a sprinkler system that floats above you, and then you can cue rain whenever you want. That's kind of how they do rain in movies. At the perfect time right here, right after he says, I missed the mark, that's the cue for the rain to start falling.
Chasing a highs, but I still missed the mark.
Super slow pace. This is good. I like this.
You were the light. You were the light when I was lost in the dark.
So I think when he says you, I think he's talking about MAGICMAN. So this alter ego that he's created, this mask that he's created in order to interact with society. Or I guess it's this introspective time that he's had in order to discover who he is, this MAGICMAN. Because that's what he says. He says, everybody needs their own version of MAGICMAN, and everybody needs to give enough time and effort to love their inner self in order to grow. So I guess MAGICMAN is that time and effort he's taking to love himself. And that's what I think he is referring to when he says you. You are the light, that time that I'm giving myself. That's how I'm discovering myself when I was lost. The rain is so dramatic. Whoa, the pink field is epic. It sounds like we're adding a lot of sound design, at least in some transitional points, extending some time, just making it flow a little bit more, giving time for the audience to think. It's interesting that we're using black frames to emphasize those transition points. It's almost like a blink effect during that. And then again, when we go back into the song right here, do a quick black frame or a couple flashes. Gives me DPR Ian vibes, kinda. Sticking with the crossfade motif. I like it. That's a beautiful shot. So that, I don't know, it just reminds me of it. Again, the black flashes. And so whenever you're doing like quick cuts like that, having sound accompany it is so important. So we have that little chicken as we go to this black and white dark scene. Chicken. Yeah, love that. Okay, now we're in verse 2. He's like really just wrestling with himself. He's just wrestling with the craziness of having this mask on. Like, who am I internally? What do I believe? What do I stand for? And so we had tons of strobing and this This is honestly just really hard to watch. We'd take little random shots of the rain lit up or him just throwing his arm or his head in front of the lens and use those little motion blurs as quick cuts. It's very disorienting. And this thing just goes on for a long time, which is such a great artistic choice. Probably reflects how you would not enjoy the process of wrestling with yourself. It's not fun. It takes work. But once you do that work, you end up here. I love those really quick flashes as the riser comes in, like, oh, and we go into this beautiful pink field as we come out of this wrestling. It's a nice match cut to his face. Now this is like the crux of the entire album, y'all. Look. Let's go. Okay, you see the eye blacks coming off. This is the opposite of what happened in High Alone, where he was normal Jackson and then the mask came on. The Magic Man appeared. And you can see here, like, there's a weird camera shake. He's like ducking down. I'm pretty sure there's some hidden cuts here to actually, you know, take off the makeup. It's kind of cool. Like, it's kind of hard to figure out where those cuts are, but every time he ducks down, I'm pretty sure it's a new shot because they had to work on his makeup, obviously. New shot right there, right on that little camera shake. Yo, so it looks like they did some kind of morph cut where they took a shot of him with the contacts in and a shot of him normal. And this is the moment, guys. He's back to normal Jackson. Let's go. Let's go, Jackson, you're back. Let's go. He's come to terms with himself. And when he says, you made me a man, I'm pretty sure he's talking about Magic Man. He's talking about that wrestling that he did with himself, so he now knows who he truly is. And look at this subtlety. Oh my goodness. Watch out, Jackson is losing clothes. Be aware. But the lyric, like, this is symbolic. It's not for no reason. He says, take off the past. Literally takes off the past, takes off the Magic Man clothes, take off the mask. He already did that part. Look at, this is so beautiful. He's back to normal Jackson. He is him. I love just holding on this shot too. It's so sick. Oh, it's so good, bro. Guys, Magic Man 2 isn't just music. It is a man discovering himself. Watch the videos, listen to the album. It's absolutely gorgeous. If you like content like this, I have more on Instagram, so please follow me over there. Also, if you want to be a pro editor, you can check out the links below. I would love to work with you. God bless you. Peace.